So in this video, I'm going to break down a live roofer near me and actually show you what's actually missing from their Google business profile and also local SEO presence. So that way you could take some tips out of this video and know exactly how to diagnose your GBP and local presence if you're not ranking as high as you want to be. So first, I searched up roofer near me. And right now I'm based in Houston, Texas. So I'm going to go ahead and skip over these Google ads. And as you can see, this one is ranked number 1, but we're going to go ahead and find a profile that's not in the top 3 of the map pack here. So I'll go ahead and scroll down and let's go ahead and do this company. So Level Up Roofing and Construction in Houston. And what I like to do is usually we take a look at the photos, because one thing with Google's algorithm is they'll take a big look on photos actually stopping the scroll and are they actually converting. So we could take a look, and he has 78 photos on here and pictures of the job sites, their company truck looks very good. Also them with people, with clients, and videos as well. So this is a pretty good in terms of the photo side, but of course we should have a lot more photos. And we should be constantly dripping these photos into these profiles. So as you can see, we uploaded 2 weeks ago. It's pretty good with the customers. If the customers aren't uploading, you should be uploading, but usually you want to drip anywhere from 4 to 5 per month if you have the capability to actually have these type of photos. So next, since they have 78 photos, let's just take a look at what number 1 has. So number 1 literally has 537 photos. Number 2 has 78 and number 3 has 240, right? So the first one has 537 photos. So we really need to try to match the amount of photos that they have. And that's just one thing of the algorithm, because this one is also ranking number 2 with less photos, with 78 photos. So let's go back into that profile specifically. So now let's take a look at the reviews. So we're getting reviews at a pretty good velocity, roof install, and we really want the keyword in the actual city in the review. So good photo from this person. This is not a really good review, but there are ways that we can control this. So you should tell your clients, hey, can you mention the service that you did in the city that we did it in? This one mentions the company name, which is okay, but what would be better is if they mention the roof install or roof repair specifically. They mentioned a stressful insurance process, which is good. Excellent treatment, not a really good review. And this one doesn't mention roof insulation or roof repair. So you really need to have the keywords within the reviews. If you're a local business and you just want us to handle all of your local SEO, you can click a link in the description, book a time to chat with my team, and we'll show you exactly what we have to offer and rank you number 1 on Google and AI search. If you're an agency and you just want to white label our AI SEO tool, you could go ahead and click the link in the description and you could go ahead and just automate all the GBP stuff for your clients. Now let's take a look at how many profiles they have on their GBP. So on the social profiles, they only have Instagram and TikTok. You need to have every single profile that you have that's able to be inputted on Google Business Profile. So this includes X, this includes Facebook, this includes anything else related to social proof. So that will actually help you in terms of rankings. Take a look at the description: reliable roofing, construction, storm restoration. So this is a pretty good description. However, I would mention roof insulation if they don't mention it here a little bit more, because that's usually main moneymaker is. Now that's pretty much it for the GBP on the stuff that we could see. There's more internal stuff in terms of services and custom listed services, Google listed services, attributes that we currently can't see right now. And that's just for people that owned it, but it trains the algorithm to rank you higher as a result, just for you to tell Google exactly the type of services you offer. So now let's take a look at Level Up Roofing and Construction on Google. So we could see this is the website, Houston Roofing Experts. This is good. What I would do here is I would have roof insulation in Houston. So setting new standards in roofing excellence for Houston homeowners. So what you really need to do is mention the keyword like roofing, roof insulation, whatever the main keyword is in your H1 tag, which is the big tag here. Next, we could take a look at this. So you want to dynamically basically insert the keywords naturally in speech. So roofing solutions. I'm sure if I search up roofing solutions, they're going to pop up pretty at the top, and anything like roofing near me, they're probably going to pop up pretty well here. What I will do here is basically show a phone number of who to call immediately and also have a form. So they could go to contact us form, but if the customer presses 2 things, it takes a lot more bandwidth for them, mental bandwidth, in order to press 2 things. So I'll just have a call now button, and then I would have a form somewhere here, whether it's down below or something like that. Okay, now let's take a look at their presence. So one thing we want to take a look at is NAP. So is their name the same across the web? So notice this and sign, ampersand sign. We want this in every single listing as well. So here we need to show up level up roofing and construction. And then here we have it pretty good. Here we have it good. This one, it says roofing LLC. What I would do, I'll change it to level up roofing and construction. You need to match exactly what your GBP is for the NAP. Same thing with Yelp. These are capitalized, and what you need is level up roofing and construction exactly like it is on the GBP. Same thing goes for here, right? It's all capitalized, but you need to match the exact same capitalization across all the directories. So next door, that's good. And some of these might not be the same. So level up roofing is probably the same company, but they need to change that to match the same. But overall, this is a pretty good profile. In Houston, it's a very competitive area because of how there are a bunch of storms and hurricanes. So this profile is doing pretty well. They're consistently getting really good reviews. And one thing I would improve on the reviews is essentially have them mention a keyword. Like this review doesn't even mention a keyword. Same thing with this one. So I would definitely mention a keyword, have your customers mention a keyword as well, and it will help out a lot. They're already getting photos for the reviews. That's going to help, but also increase the amount of photos they have, because number one spot has 537 photos. We need to match them, but we shouldn't dump all the photos all at once. We need to match them over time. And that's how we're going to get that number one spot. And if we take a look at their reviews, you could see that a lot of them do mention the roofing and siding damage, reliable roofing and restoration, did a good job on our roof, had a leak in my ceiling. So anybody that's searching up like leak, fixed leak in ceiling near me, new roof, they're going to rank a lot higher. So these are very detailed reviews, and you really need your customer to actually put a comment. And then this person actually put in the actual service, which is also good. If you're in local business and you finish watching this video and you want us to just handle all your local SEO to rank you number one on Google and also AI search, go ahead and click the link in the description. And if you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.